I hope you're ready.
You recording?
Yep.
Excellent.
You should probably put that thing on a timer so we can sit down and actually start.
Get a little fucking.
You want to push that towards the camera a little bit so I can see what's going on?
Oh, sorry, bro. Look at something.
NHL playoffs. We didn't even open my can of soda yet, so now we're gonna have a loud crack in the first 30 seconds. All the rules of recording.
Oh, just completely thrown out the window.
Banging on the table.
We suck at that.
So what's going on, man?
Oh man, we haven't done this in a couple weeks.
What's this one?
I don't know. Try oranges and cream or strawberry and cream.
Strawberry mango. Fuck, dude. I've been smoking on zeros. I have 4 vapes at the house that are all at 0, and I've just been like one by one puffing on them until. Dude, you just staring at my arm.
I did, bro. You're looking big, bro.
Dude, I haven't been to the gym in like weeks.
You have superior genetics, and I hate you for it. Don't mind me. I don't know. I might be gay.
I have been landscaping though.
That'll help. You're the type of guy, you go out in the yard, you snap a couple of fallen sticks out of the tree, and you fucking gain muscle.
I'm like 10 pounds lighter though.
You don't eat. There's a whole big ass thing of rice at the house.
Yeah, I made some.
Good call.
I'm getting good at making rice.
So, I want to ask you a question. Do you still have that paper you wrote down your NHL first round predictions on? I asked because you were accurate on a majority of them.
Yeah, it's at the house though.
Fuck. I'll have to put the next one.
That was one of the many items that my good friend was examining. I told you all that story?
No, I'm listening though.
You just hamming it up for the camera, pretending not to know?
It depends. The most recent thing I heard.
I have to, I think I need to work on my posture and enunciate, work on my diaphragm.
Definitely do. You're a big guy. You should have a big ass voice.
I'm the mumbler.
You are a mumbler.
It's gonna, once we get the microphones though, we'll be in business.
We've been talking about that for a year.
About that.
All right, so.
Winnipeg, I was correct.
You're right about Winnipeg.
Colorado, Dallas, I was wrong, but I did go 7 games.
Did go 7.
Vegas, I was correct.
Mm-hmm.
And Edmonton, I was correct.
Yes, you were.
Now, let's go to the East. Toronto, I was correct. Florida, Tampa, I was wrong. Washington, I was correct. Actually, no. Montreal, I said was going to be.
Montreal?
I thought Montreal might be the upset. I didn't really believe it, but they were on a hot streak. You were kind of saying, like, other teams, or they kind of blow their load on the run to the playoffs.
They do.
So they got whooped by Washington, who's now playing Carolina, who whooped on the Devils, which is no surprise. Devils have mad injuries.
A lot of injuries. And
Now, I would like to examine this Final Four that we got here. Four rounds, not 14.
That's what you meant.
But yeah, we can circle back and look at the see if anyone has any advantages and see if it works.
All right. I'm gonna save that for a later date. So, what's going on in your personal life?
I really didn't tell you.
You might have. I might not have been paying attention.
So my friend accused me of being a narc.
Oh, that. Yeah, I knew all about that.
Yeah, so I haven't seen them in a few weeks. To call me a narc is pretty crazy.
I think your friend's a psychopath.
Yeah.
This one crazy bitch.
Yeah, she's a good girl though.
But
I wish her the best.
What I like about her is you can just say that to her face. Which is all about it. It's a crazy bitch. She's cool, but she's a nut job.
Yeah, but if I say that, then it's an issue.
No, I've told her she's crazy.
Again, if I say that,
That's a
then
problem.
it's an issue.
You're the furthest person from a narc. You're the one person who doesn't want any police activity. Can I tell them? You would, whatever. That's your story.
I mean, I literally just trying to turn the camera on, pulled up a video of me calling the police and cursing them off. So, yeah, I guess I'm a narc.
They are a useless.
If I was a fucking narc, like, they literally denied me this, like, probation kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like a pretrial monitoring or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I was approved by that little department or whatever they are. But the prosecutor denied it. So even the stuff that I'm approved for, I'm not getting like the benefit of the doubt to just be able to mind my own business for a year and then walk away with a slap on the wrist. If I was a fucking narc or cooperating in any way, they would have at least let me do that shit. Like, they're literally blocking me from everything. Now, on the bright side, we have had almost no views on the podcast lately, except for one. So, could have been my friend checking up on us, or could have just been somebody randomly clicking on it. But either way, I'm pretty confident that the prosecution has not discovered our podcast. So,
well, luckily for
that's
us,
a good thing.
Yeah, them and no one else has discovered it.
I got court Wednesday. So.
And nor should they. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I don't know when my court dates are. I got myself into a bit of legal trouble. Alleged driving under the influence. Alleged wrong way down a one-way. The only thing I can confirm, which I didn't get charged for, was I was rizzing up the female cop. She had a fatty. She was very polite and very nice.
I think this is the second time you used the word riz. You gotta stop.
I gotta stop?
I can't.
I'm trying to sound like the cool kids.
No, that's not one that's gonna work. Not for me. Unless you want to irritate me, I don't want to hear it.
Well, I was using it. So I'll rephrase that. I was definitely throwing some game at the female cop. Well, no, it was.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that was on camera.
Allegedly.
That was definitely on camera. Can and will be used against you in a court of law. So I'm looking forward to that. And then a week later, I allegedly.
How did you hit on her though? Was it like, yeah, how you gonna use it?
How are you gonna use that against her? You gonna be there? I'd like to call Officer Robinson to the stand because she is.
We're dropping names now.
I don't know if that's her name. I was allegedly under the influence.
Yeah, right. I couldn't read.
And that's all I'll say about that. And then a week later,
Well, while we're on the topic of Riz, faggot.
There goes our.
Let's talk about someone who has none. So. We won't use her name. We'll just say G.
Okay.
She might have to come back into the mix.
Oh, okay.
Might have to start going for the bartender.
Now
that my friend is gone. I was actually thinking of texting her tonight. And just, I'll run it by you so you can make fun of my game on camera. I was just going to say something like, it's up to workaholic. Going out this week or what? You know, try to do something fun. Try to get her out. Try to get her a response. Something.
Listen.
I think I might just have to go in person.
That's it. All right. It's the same with business. Nothing works better than a face-to-face conversation.
Just show up at the office.
Show up at the office.
Of the guy who hasn't been returning your phone calls.
Just gotta sell it, baby. Just gotta sell yourself. Dude, you know how to...
If you want to really make it to women,
you know how to
you gotta go cable guy style.
Cable guy.
Just show up at their house every day.
I find treating them poorly works pretty well, but that opens up a whole slew of other psychological issues.
Yeah, the one chick, this like stripper I was talking to a couple of years ago, wasn't really going anywhere. She kind of stopped like texting, and then like I was like drunk one night and it was basically just like, fuck it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Kind of just, I wasn't really mean.
Yeah.
I guess you could say I told her off. I was kind of just like, you're a waste of time. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm blocking your number because this is pointless. And, like, one day I was looking at my, my blocked messages. Nice play. And she had texted me back, and I never knew it because I blocked her number. But she had texted back this whole thing of like,
oh my God, who the fuck do you think you are?
Which is pretty funny because it's like, the one time I'm not trying to get her to text back, she writes this whole novel.
But it's the fact that you placed her up, like just said, hey, this is what I think you do, and it's like, no guy's ever text me that. I'm usually treated with respect, and the fact that you didn't respond.
Actually, you know the bitch. We were at the strip club and she came by and I was like, "What's up, bitch?" And then
Did you just call me bitch?
Yeah, remember that?
I like that. Yeah, I remember that. You listened to me and it worked.
I didn't listen to you. It's just from hanging out with you so much.
Oh.
You're always saying bitch. And it just came out and she was like walking across the bar. And then she's like, what?
Oh, man. But it's the fact that you told her off and then disappeared. She's probably been thinking about you ever since. That works for me, man. Disappear from a bitch for a while, and eventually they'll, hey.
How do you say that last name?
Chikrin.
All right, that was too easy.
Chikrin.
But yeah, I'm having a hard time figuring out. This is a tough nut to crack, this little bartender. Could be because she's 17 years younger than me.
That's awesome.
It could be because I haven't seen her in almost a year.
Yeah. Must have been that long.
More like 9 months maybe.
Dude, you got to get some FaceTime.
Yeah.
Get yourself in front of it.
I don't have an iPhone though.
Well, that could be an issue. Women see that green text and they're like, oh, what's wrong with him? And then they get to know you.
Part of it.
And then they get to know you and they're like, oh, he's different.
Maybe.
You're not like most guys. What? A drunk? Drug using? Like running from the law?
Dude, I'm 2 days away from 2 years.
Got
2 years, no drinks. Can't say no drugs. But that was never
wasn't your problem.
Never my goal. I said I need to stop drinking.
You were the best drunk I've ever
stopped drinking. Little mushrooms here and there, maybe.
That's just the expansion of mind.
I've been pretty clean for a while, though. Minus the Xanax and Adderall. But very clean, very clean.
I used to love Adderall. And then one day it just stopped working. And now I don't know anybody who can get any.
Yeah, I know. I asked you the other day. I asked another buddy of mine, and he thought it was for the other friend of mine. That was a little crazy. He's like, I'm not getting it because it's for her. And I'm like, dude, no, it's not. I'm like literally just, why do you need Adderall? What does anyone need Adderall for? To help me sleep. What are you fucking...
So I can stay focused and think thoughts and not feel emotions while doing it. What kind of fucking question is that? Shut up.
So I could be autistic for 12 hours.
Oh, God, I love being autistic. It's the best, dude. Just laser focused. But one day, it just
mow the
stopped
lawn,
working.
vacuum the grass, mow the carpet.
What are you doing? I'm mowing the fucking carpet. Oh, man.
I'm giving the dog a mohawk.
Man,
She would probably look cool with a mohawk.
you look fucking badass.
We should have made a list.
We should have, because I had a whole slew of things to talk about. I've been thinking about over the last 2 weeks, and now they're all just gone. I drew a blank.
If we stall out, maybe we'll pause it, make a list.
Have you met a woman who like ever says something that isn't just complete and total nonsense?
Have I ever met a woman that talks logically?
Yeah, I believe that I should have phrased it that way.
Yeah.
Like one or two, but it's just fucking fantasy land, bro.
I mean, I don't know how consistent they are with that logic, but
Fucking fantasy land. Like, what do you look in the mirror ever? Have you ever said these things to yourself in a reflection? Because
me personally, I believe women are very intelligent, very well thought out, very respectable. I admire women.
I knew what you were doing. I tried to play it up, but I failed miserably. Yes, I've also met plenty that are logical and think clearly.
Okay, you don't have to repeat what I said. What's your point? Just say what the bitch said.
You know, I'm
Don't
not
pussyfoot around.
I'm not the type of person who does this or acts like this.
As they're doing it.
Acting and being like this in this exact manner.
Yeah.
To the point where I want to start just documenting it. Like
Bitches would literally be sitting there.
Oh, Jesus, break away.
A bitch would literally be sitting there, like, holding a baby underwater, trying to explain to you how she loves children.
I love children. It's my ex's fault. I'm still getting used to this. How much more time do you need? But then again, who the fuck am I to talk?
It's because I love him that I have to do this.
He made me do it. Or did he hold a gun to your head? No, he was mean to me when I was 12.
I gotta stop stealing your vapes. My buddy, Purdy, he took my vape was sitting on the bar the other day.
Yep.
And he thought it was like a weed vape, so he just took it and puffed it. And then he's like, oh, he thought it was like weed.
If you're a cigarette smoker and you hit a vape hard, you will cough. It took me a while to go from cigarettes to smoking a vape, puffing that vape.
I don't think there's any nicotine left in the ones I've been puffing.
Yeah.
So the fact that I'm puffing on yours right now, you gotta smack my hand if I reach.
Now it's just force of habit. Why don't you just keep that one open?
No, get away from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna move him over here, out of the way.
Thank you.
All right, knock it off.
I'm trying to quit. I'm like that close.
Oh, I am the worst influence on everybody.
No, you're not the reason I started vaping.
No, but like, all right, so dude, you quit drinking, and I just blatantly drank heavily in front of you.
Doesn't matter.
You quit vaping, I just.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
See, the vaping is tough because you could just puff it
All day, every day.
and nothing happens. You might get a few chemicals that
Here and there.
you know, courtesy of China.
I got a new shirt.
Nice.
Thanks, man. Although this might have been here for the previous episode, I don't remember. Also, I have been 3 days a week trotting the Homedale Park cross country course, 3.1 miles.
Yeah.
By trot, I mean I run for about 6 seconds and then walk. But
I've been landscaping.
yeah,
Not looking forward to it. Tomorrow I'm hoping it rains and we don't do much because I got court Wednesday. Be nice to have a little day off. That's what I really wanted the Adderall for, dude. By the time the weekend hit, after doing a week outside,
yeah.
holy shit, bro. I basically slept for like 2 days.
You were done for, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Just a bum. I woke up, I had like a quarter just like stuck to me and just like fell off. And I like turned and looked and there was just a quarter there.
Yeah.
I was just like sleeping and change.
Did you fall asleep with your jeans on? The change came out of your
I don't
pocket?
even know, man. I left the dog outside a couple times. Like I was shocked.
She don't mind.
No, she loves it. She comes in and then wants to go back out.
30 seconds. She comes in, maybe gets some water, or looks at you like an asshole. And
I
then
do like passing out that early and waking up at like 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Feel productive. Then I go back to bed.
Yeah, man. Fuck. I still gotta hit the gym after this. Fuck.
I gotta get back into the gym, man.
You really should. You go for a little bit and then you stop. How you gonna get any consistency?
I don't know, man. Pussy. I gotta find the right chick that wants to work out, or at least will egg me on to work out. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me I'm looking small, or like tell me, oh, go to the gym, babe. I'll make you some fucking Chipotle. It's a Chipotle commercial.
It was a Chipotle commercial. I was wondering if the two were related.
You're gonna make me Chipotle?
Carolina Hurricanes hosting the Washington Capitals.
It'd be
Sponsored by
nice.
Chipotle.
It would be nice to have a good bitch like that, though.
One who just shit talks you?
No, one who's just like motivates me to do the shit that I'm supposed to be doing. You know? Someone that helps me towards my goals, not shows up at my house and keeps me awake for an entire fucking weekend of fucking and results in nothing getting done.
Good fucking though.
Yeah. It was.
I've been on a fucking tear. I have been fortunate to find 3 in a row over the last few years that just, they're always ready, always down.
Well, that's never really been an issue for me once I'm in a relationship. I'm usually the one that cuts the bitch off.
Yeah.
It's like, I can be very stubborn.
I know you can.
Once I'm over it, she's gonna suffer.
And they do though, like, because they're so used to just, I'm average looking with mediocre pussy, but this is New Jersey and guys are so desperate. I get hit up all the time. I'm special. I think my pussy is trading at a much higher price than it should be, because every guy tells me how smart, funny, and pretty I am. Bitch, you are a 5 at best.
Yeah, when you start imitating women, bro, like I don't know where you're going with it. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know if you're speaking about someone specifically, or if you just have this like character in your mind.
It is a character in my mind, but it is.
You have to like create a cartoon or something and just like have a character that just has like a name to it. Because when you go into these rants, bro, it's ridiculous.
I'm going to call her Melissa.
Like if I didn't interrupt you, you would go for the next 5 minutes just telling some crazy story about, like...
I rarely talk about my current one, but I have plenty of others that just like, bitch, you are average at best, but no one has ever told you to shut the fuck up because you can get a pretty good blowjob and a pussy's above average. But it's just like you put up record numbers. I mean, Guinness Book of World Record.
We gotta go out this summer.
What?
We gotta go out this summer.
I would love to wingman for
Me
you.
and you would have so many stories to tell.
I wish I could remember half the shit we did a couple years ago. Remember the British bitch with the tits? The African bitch?
The water ball?
Oh my god.
The water ball?
I was fucking hopping on that grenade for you. I wanted you to get it so bad.
She was cute.
Just so the second you fucked it up, here comes Matty Boy. Here comes Matty Boy. But
no, we didn't fuck anything up. They were just chilling at the bar, and
no, they were.
We were leaving. We were on our way out anyway.
The one bitch, there are two bitches. One was American, and one was from London, of African descent. Fucking fantastic set of tits. But this is probably one of the most attractive women I've ever seen. And I'm fucking, Tony and I are talking about, like, who's going to do what. Naturally, like, all right, I'm going to go for the fucking super hippie, liberal American bitch. I think
you're giving her a lot of bonus points just because of the accent.
I was drunk and on drugs, so don't take my word for it. But
she was cute, though.
I was hopping on the other one who wasn't bad. And I was literally running blocker, because this was like an uptight liberal bitch. I moved to London, and I was like, oh my god, England is so much better than America. Do you know there's like people are allowed to own guns? Yeah, I know, it's a pussy fucking country on a pussy continent. Like, except for Austria. Austria's pretty cool. Switzerland also. But like, we get it, it's better. I'm sitting here like, oh, Joe Biden, huh? Oh, I wanted to fucking pull my gun out and shoot myself.
It's not better.
No, it's not better. It's just that you live there and your parents are obscenely wealthy. It's the only reason you live in London.
Why the fuck are you here?
Well, the British bitch was cool. It was the American girl that went to London. It's like I was that guy. You move to Florida, you come back. It's like, we get it. Florida's better. We heard you. There's no laws. You drink and drive every day and keep a loaded gun in the car. We heard you, Matt. Shut the fuck up.
When we were in high school, I just remember everybody was like, so many kids would be like, I'm leaving Jersey. Like in high school, I remember like so many kids talking shit. And it's like, I doubt any of them did anything.
Nah, what our one buddy did, he did exactly what he said he was going to do. And did it. And good for him.
Skydiving?
Yeah, man. Yeah. He had a fucking blast doing that. I'm so proud of him.
But now he lives in Jersey.
And I shit on New Jersey. It's not a terrible place to live. Proximity to two major cities. Pretty good public transit. Keep it over there.
Frozen pina colada, dude.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. But yeah, man, it's just when you leave New Jersey, even if you cross that river into Pennsylvania.
If you like pina coladas and living in the tri-state, I could take you for nuggets. Because I'm a cheap fucking date.
Check your prostate.
You bringing dudes to Chick-fil-A?
I certainly am, man.
Before the butt stuff?
No one appreciates Chick-fil-A like another man. You take a dude to Chick-fil-A, he's going to enjoy it.
Nothing warms a guy up for a prostate massage like that Polynesian sauce.
A little honey mustard. I don't know if they saw it. The screen was in the way. No one's watching this anyway. Gives a fuck. 7 viewers.
My one cousin might.
What up, Connor?
He's in like this. Not my other cousin. Oh. He's in like the Secret Service or some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, why don't you just
get coming home in a few weeks?
Cushy ass government job with him.
How? For narking?
You are an narc. You fucking fit right in. Cooperating witness, Anthony Caruso.
Hello, young gentlemen. May I purchase some drugs?
Hello, fellow teenagers. I am in the mood for narcotics. Do you know where I can purchase these narcotics? Oh, God. Dude, I miss drugs. They were a lot of fun.
You miss them?
Very much so.
How long has it been? 15 minutes?
3 weeks?
Yeah?
Oh, my God. It's just fucking boring. Ah!
Are you worried you're going to get, like, drug tested?
No, not in the slightest. all right, fuck, man. I can be.
Well, it probably is a good idea.
I don't give a fuck about
you're on the job search, right?
No, on the job search, bro. That's another thing. I'm willing to take a 50% pay cut. I still cannot find, and I'm qualified.
Maybe you should look for a 50% raise.
Oh, Jesus Christ! At first, I was delusional. I'm like, I can get what I was making. Then I'm like, I can take a $20,000.
Go up. Try to get it more.
God, dude.
Reverse psychology.
Competing with fucking kids fresh out of college. Like, dude, I have fucking years of experience. Years of experience. And I'm a bullshitter. I bullshit my way through these interviews. Like, and just, we'll be in touch. Indeed is the absolute fucking worst job placement recruiter I've ever dealt with. I've not met one person that has ever gotten a job through Indeed. We are open for sponsorship, though, so if Indeed is interested, I will fucking...
You're talking about the website, or they have actual recruiters?
The website. I went to a job placement specifically for people with financial qualifications. They are fucking useless. Oh my God, like, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm about to take a fucking job at ShopRite. Sorry.
What about Walmart?
Nah, I mean, dude, I will take Walmart if I have to take Walmart.
Pretty sure Walmart's like good spot to work. Get into management.
If you get to management at Walmart, you'll make some money. You even like a department manager at Walmart, you're doing all right, bro. But I don't know, the job search. But I didn't stop doing. I'll tell you the truth of why I stopped doing them. It's the financial. It's a money situation. I still had some money coming in, and not anymore. Ovi finally fucking one timer from Ovechkin's office buried one so fast couldn't see where it went. But I was on a.
I'm gonna pause this real quick so I can blow my nose.
Yeah.
I'm getting stuffy from all these vapes.
All right, yeah, fucking pause it, bro. You want me to pause it? I'll pause it. Hold on.
You gonna do it?
I got it. Pause, not stop. Pause, not stop.
Yeah, pause.
And we're back.
All right. Still doing this list.
Yeah, let me turn the volume down real quick. So,
why did you feel the need to turn the camera back on?
Only because if you let it go for too long, remember we've done that before, and it has a tendency to turn off where we have a second video, and I don't want to do that. So let me get back to what we're watching here. Okay. So, I wanted to go. You wanted to talk about the moon. What's going on with the moon?
Tonight's full moon. New moon, full moon, something like that. Another reason I wanted to text the estranged bartender.
Mm-hmm.
Take on some of that new moon energy. Maybe it is a Monday too. Mm-hmm. Monday, Moon Day. Did you know that?
No, but that makes perfect sense.
Every day. So this is my newest thing.
Yeah.
Spanish?
In Spanish, it's lunes for lunar.
Yeah.
On to something, bro.
So every day, this is like my newest astrology kick.
Mm-hmm.
Or turn, I guess you could say. Sunday. Mm-hmm. Monday, Moon Day. Tuesday has something to do with Mercury, I think. Wednesday is a different planet. Tuesday might be Jupiter. I don't know. Mercury. Or no, Thursday's Jupiter. But Thursday is also... So every day, if you look at like the Latin... Like every day has its own planet. And there's even planetary hours. So like every hour of every day is like a different planet. So like Thursday is Thursday. Like it's all after all the different gods and shit.
Okay.
So Friday, I forget what. Saturday is Saturn.
That makes sense.
Friday, I forget which is which, but I can pull them up. But this is like my new thing. I'm trying to every day. I want to tap into like. Oh shit!
What?
I never sent you that.
Ooh, oh no! I saw that. I saw that at the bar. That actually.
Sunny D is now making vodka seltzers.
I fucking love Sunny D. We forgot to get some. Seeing how we are sponsored by it. Oh my god! I have an idea for a bit. Fake ad reads, and I'm not going to do any on camera, but I will do them for you off camera.
Fake ad reads.
Fake ad reads. But I fucks with the moon. Alright, this game's over. Carolina's up 5-2 with 3 minutes left. That's over. The next game starts at 9:30. Should already be going on, right? Let me check that. Oh, NHL website. Yeah, it's funny how the Latin words transition into the Italian, Portuguese, French, and Spanish words. And you could really trace the roots of these words. Like, if you read it in Latin... If you know any Spanish or Italian, you read it in Latin, you're like, oh, I can kind of understand this.
Yeah, I mean, they're all Latin
based. Now, Talking about the moon, talking about the stars, the planets.
Well, here, let me read them off real quick. So
All right.
Monday is the moon.
Yeah.
Tuesday is Mars. Wednesday is Mercury. Thursday is Jupiter. Friday is Venus. How did I forget that?
What?
Venus is Friday.
Yeah, I don't know. How are you going to put that together, though?
Because Venus is love. Friday is like date night.
Friday, I'm in love. Okay.
So Friday, you should be doing, kind of like feminine beauty, make yourself look good, get dressed up nice, go out, have a nice little date.
Okay.
Saturday is Saturn, so that's really a day to like get things done, not fuck around, kind of like take Sunday if you want to take the day off, right? Saturday, you kind of get all your shit done, right? So if you were to take Saturday off and be lazy, you're not really in tune with that planetary energy for the day. So your day might not go as planned. Thursday is Jupiter, which is like expansion. So like Thursday is a good night to go out, just do a bunch of stuff. Wednesday is, more like organizing and whatnot. Tuesday is getting a bunch of shit done. It's a good day to get a bunch of shit done. And they say Mondays you should kind of slow down and chill a little bit. But then every day also has like different colors. Like what's the color to wear for the day and type of shit to like try to be more in tune with the energy of the day. Dude, I'm trying to just live 100% Game Genie style. I want all the cheat codes.
So what should I be doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Tuesday?
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
A whole bunch of everything.
Yeah?
Mars is like the god of war. So
that.
tomorrow you gotta just be ready for battle.
Get shit done. Oh fuck, man. She's getting dental work done. Actually, she's getting dental work done. They're gonna have her all fucked up. Probably gonna give her a whole bunch of painkillers. The problem is, at this point, the stuff they're gonna give her, I could take the whole bottle and not feel anything. That's not good. I'm not proud of that. But she's not gonna want to battle. So,
well, you don't have to battle her.
I gotta
battle the world.
Okay, all right.
Or yourself.
I'm battling myself. I battle myself every fucking day. God, I'm an idiot.
Just get a bunch of shit done tomorrow.
Thank you for that.
Be about it.
I'm about it, bro. I've been watching a lot of Chicago drill hip hop.
I thought you were about to say Master P.
Oh, dude. Well, that made me think of it. I watched a few Master P videos, and I'm talking about like interviews with him. Very intelligent man. I mean, he made his money before he was ever like big in music. But Master P is about it. And I really used to enjoy his music. Plus, seems like a very intelligent man. And he says, like a true boss, he goes, all these record companies would like hold you hostage. He goes, you'd give me 3 albums. He goes, and then you wouldn't have to buy them. I would give you your masters. You go on your own, build your own business. You're good to go. And I'm like, that is a true boss. Another way, speaking of New Orleans, Juvenile. Juvenile talks like a real country, he sounds real country. You wouldn't think he's smart, very intelligent, very creative.
Speaking of being creative, we are in the middle of a full moon.
Yeah.
On a Monday, the moon day, during a moon hour. We got a lot of moon energy.
I am not feeling creative or intelligent in the slightest. I feel dumber now than when we started. I used to be very intelligent. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Dumber than when we started today? Or
dumber than when we first hit record. Dumber than when I hit record the second time.
Today? Or in general?
Today, bro. Wow, fucking all the time. I feel dumber now than I ever have in my entire life. However...
well, hold on. Maybe we should slow down, reflect, and journal. On air. Let's just start journaling. You gotta feel your feelings.
You fucking Aunt Frank over here. Let's go hide in the attic while we're at it, too. Matter of fact, we should hide in the attic. It is a full-size attic, and most people in our neighborhood turn that into 2 bedrooms. So we'll go hide in the attic. We'll play fucking Aunt Frank. We'll diary ourselves. We'll hide from the Nazis.
We do have an attic.
And then they'll kill us, pull out our gold teeth, our wedding rings, and set up generational wealth for people like Klaus Schwab, the Pfizer Corporation, Bayer, Aspirin, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, all these guys who got rich off the Nazi party.
The last woman that I had over in the house thought there were people in the attic. And she went upstairs to go look.
Those are called squirrels, honey. This bitch out of her goddamn mind.
Hey, no more calling her a bitch.
Oh, I said I said
Doesn't matter.
what up? No, you don't see. I'm not calling her a bitch. I'm calling her that bitch.
I know.
When I see her, I'm like, what's up, bitch? And then she's always like, the only funny part of your... What funny part? The whole thing sucked. I appreciate her confidence in us and her positivity, but she's like, she tries to get those digs. Like, that's the only part I laughed at. Like, bitch, I couldn't find anything funny to laugh at in that video. I'm glad you did.
What do you think about Jackson Dart?
Oh, shit, dude. I'm more fucking interested that they got Russell Wilson and Jameis. I'm a big Jameis Winston fan. Big fan of Jameis. I know you're not, but I'm so glad they got those guys. Jackson Dart, I know nothing about him. But USC 20 years ago was a quarterback factory. So I'm wondering if they return that shit back on. Flip the switch. Let's get it going.
What does Jackson Dart have to do with USC?
Didn't he go to USC?
No.
Where'd he go?
Mississippi,
I know nothing. Please excuse me. I'm a moron. Fuck, man. I had no idea. I thought he went to... Oh, damn, bro. Haven't been paying attention to college ball.
Yeah, he went to Ole Miss.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
What?
You're right.
Wait, for real?
He played for the USC Trojans and Ole Miss.
Where did he graduate from? He graduated from Ole Miss?
I think so.
All right. Damn. Yeah, I remember something with USC, but sometimes I make shit up and think that, like, I heard it somewhere.
No, he played for USC, but then he transferred.
Oh, all right. So it's half right.
That's impressive.
Thanks, man. I just read things, and occasionally it just comes to me. Like my
Dude,
uncle when I was a kid. I made that part up.
I want to go back through some of our recordings because I do think prior to the draft, I said some good things about him. And if he ends up being a stud, it'll just be one more piece of evidence of me predicting the future.
It's amazing how in football season and with the hockey playoffs, how accurate you were a majority of the time.
With him, it wasn't even like astrology based. I literally just watched a few of his college highlights and was like, this dude's legit.
The NFL's tough. I mean, guys can destroy in college, and you're like, this guy's going to be a stud. They flame out in a couple years.
Like, what's his face? Fucking Johnny Manziel?
Johnny Manziel, Tommy DeVito. Remember Baker Mayfield? Like, I don't think people had a lot of faith in him, if I remember correctly. But no, that's what I'm saying. He's the opposite. He still has a solid career. Still got a few good years left, and I wish him the best.
They don't develop guys anymore.
You have to come in knowing already, dude. It's like modern dating. Like,
they also dumbed down the offenses too, like to try to make them like easier for college kids to just come in and play because they don't. They're trying. Everyone wants like what Seattle did with Russell Wilson. They want to win a Super Bowl before they got to pay him. You know?
I mean, truth is that is the best course of action. Think about it. Like, your quarterback's going to be your top paid guy, him and a wide receiver. And if you get him in the first 3 years before that rookie contract expires, you can win a Super Bowl. Boom. Goal accomplished before you have to open up the checkbook, which means during those 3 years, you could surround him with a whole bunch of talent that you could pay the premium for because you're not paying the quarterback that much. I mean, this is fucking, what do you call it? This isn't like any insightful shit. This is any 3-year-old can tell you that. But
yeah, my 3-year-old always talks about NFL rosters.
Should have said 8-year-old. That was the first thing that came to my mind. I switched it.
So what else you got on your list here? Because it is a day for journaling. I'm
going to get to this list, but I'm going to talk about rookie quarterbacks coming out of college being like modern dating, where the team doesn't need to. The team is the woman. I'm already perfect. You should have come in, developed, but you didn't. But truthfully, she needs help developing. But you're like, yo, could you help me out? It's like, well, you should have.
I think it's the opposite. I think the woman is more like the rookie, expecting to just show up and
they are all professionals.
Reap the benefits.
I'm talking actual professionals.
Like hookers?
Like, yes. The amount of women I've met that have just taken money from mouth and pussy, it's mind-boggling. Way more than you think. That's why early on, you got to make the bitch feel... I'm a man of Jesus, but I'm also like the devil because I promote situations where people can feel free and comfortable to be their true selves. And, I promote these things where women, now you're the type of guy that's like, oh, now I'm going to make them jealous. I prostituted myself a few times. Most guys are like, oh, to who? To what? Me? I'm like, tell me more. I'm listening. Like, getting kind of turned on. God, I have some problems. But yeah, it's like, I need your help to develop as a person, but you should already be an expert on this. But if you ever get a chance, hang out with strippers and prostitutes. Don't date them, but do hang out with them. You'll have a good time. Trust me, take that to the bank.
So
speaking of the moon,
would that be like a first date or like a second date?
Fucking
when you start to ask him out.
Jesus Christ.
Or
Second
pussy sales history.
Pussy. What's the sales history of your pussy, bitch? What about that mouth?
I want the cunt facts.
Wow. Fuck, man. So for the longest time, you'd say something funny, like, "Oh my god, that's really funny," instead of just building on top of it. But I tried it. I can't think of anything to put on top of that. It's too fucking good. It's too good. The cunt facts. Bingo. Speaking of the moon, for our NASA and science aficionados out there, remind me of Voyager 1. I was talking to her about Voyager 1, and truth is, she doesn't give a shit about. She's not like a woman I met who's not into astrology, the moon. She doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, but I tried talking to her about like legitimate astronomy.
Oh, what? And mine's not.
And mine's not.
I could probably go back to college and get a college degree
in astrology.
Yeah.
You'd be the fucking professor, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You'd be the doctorate.
Just a whole class of college chicks that are like impressed when I'm talking about Mars and shit.
Well, Mars is in retrograde, so if you found your dog or your wife acting crazy, that's probably the reason why.
Yeah, like the planetary hour of Venus will be commencing as soon as class ends, so I'm gonna need you to stay.
You stay in class. Oh, I knew bitches who fucked the teacher's assistant for the copy of the test.
Not even the teacher.
Not even the professor. Well, they were called arena classrooms when I was at West Virginia, where it's like a 300-seat lecture hall. So it's like you're not getting close to the professor, but one of the TAs pops a pussy for him. He's a copy of the test, and if that's the homegirl, bro, you're getting that test before it comes out. But I was talking about legitimate astronomy. Voyager 1, and I was dead accurate. Launched in 1977, traveling 47 years, 8 months, 7 days, 12 hours, 38,026 miles per hour. It is now 15,459,000,000 miles away from Earth. Takes 23 hours to send a signal. That is at the speed of light. It takes a day to get there and a day to come back. That's how fucking far it is. I think at this point
What is it? A satellite?
This is an unmanned spacecraft we launched in 1976 to study the outer planets. And I believe at this point it is twice the distance of Pluto away from Earth. And it took 47 years to get that. And we're still in contact with it.
So this thing is beyond an entire solar system beyond?
This is a solar system Pluto? Beyond, yes. It is actually, as of I think 2021 or 22, it left what we consider the boundary of the solar system. It's gone. It bounced. It's out. Like, and we're still in contact with it. Dude, NASA's fucking cool. I hate the government, but I fucks with NASA.
That's crazy.
That's all I want to say. But I know that's boring. It was like,
no, that's some crazy shit.
Real interested in that. And
you put it in perspective.
I think it's cool that this 50-year-old probe, which started sending us gibberish, went offline a couple years ago. That with modern technology of a spacecraft that is billions of miles away from Earth, we were able to use modern technology to link up with this 1970s technology to bring it back online and get it back talking to us.
Oh, so this thing was kind of like gone?
It was gone. Like, it was sending back like binary that meant nothing. It was gibberish. Almost like there were these like Reddit posts about like Voyager 1 is a sentient being and it's lost its mind due to the vacuum and void of space. But they got it back online and said, hey, well, what's up, dude? I'm back. I'm good.
It's on its meds.
There is more computing power in this than there is with anything they put into Voyager 1 or anything NASA had at the time. Technology's fucking
very
cool.
Interesting.
AI will destroy us all, and we look forward to the overthrow of our government from our new artificial intelligent overlords. Please spare our lives. We can be funny. Trust me. Stay tuned.
AI ain't gonna do shit.
I hope not. I'm not about that fucking Terminator life, bro.
Yeah, people are just gonna
in any Terminator
destroy.
movie.
We'll fuck robots up, dude.
Speaking of fucking robots, they're coming out with fuck robots. I mean, they've been out.
I mean, yeah.
Buy yourself a fuck robot. Like, dude, now, women have been talking shit for 30, 40 years. What happens when now I have a robot that's going to do whatever the fuck I tell it and take care of my dick whenever I want it to?
It would act just like a woman.
How fucked up would that be?
It really would. Because AI is already, they're saying, like, they've had these, like, tests where like they'll play chess or whatever. Like AI is already like cheating and like doing whatever it can to just skirt the rules and like just get to the outcome.
It's okay because when I was growing up, guys always told me I was
It
awesome
would,
and pretty.
yeah, AI would literally just act like a regular.
It
It would tell you something and then do the opposite. It would literally, like, women might short circuit AI. They might save the world.
AI
For
robots.
all the shit we talk about them, they might short circuit AI and save the planet.
Oh, so what? You're just gonna study me?
Yeah, like
I'm not to be studied. I'm special. The AI robot just pulls out its robot gun and blows its
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
CPU out the back of its
Exactly.
head. So it's like women have just destroyed artificial intelligence. We made artificial intelligence to study women, and they did it. They just gave up. All the computing power in the universe couldn't do it. They said, "Fuck it."
The irony is that AI trying to take over the world will prove the existence of God.
Man, that was really fucking deep and insightful.
Now let's talk about monkeys.
Well, hold on a second. Hello, Horbot. You look nice today. So I don't look nice every day? Oh, Jesus.
Horbot 5,000.
Thankfully, mine's not like that. But, all right, so you did want to bring up monkeys. What's going on with the chimps? What's going on with our closest living relatives?
I don't know. I saw some video of a dude feeding potato chips to monkeys in Thailand.
Dude.
And they were yelling at him because apparently you're not supposed to feed the monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for whatever reason.
They get a taste for human food. Now all of a sudden they're showing up your house, going through your garbage. Monkeys are
I would
fucking
imagine
cool.
the majority of it was like, once you pop, you just can't stop.
I mean, dude, you've had Pringles. Imagine they have.
I saw a Pringles can the other day of Funyuns.
No shit.
Yeah.
I heard Patrick Ewing was hung like a Pringles can.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either, but now I want to know how big and delicious it is.
It probably does smell like Funyuns.
I would love to hang out with a fucking intelligent ape. Like in Futurama, where they gave one the ability to speak. Dude, that'd be fucking cool. I'd hang out with a monkey all day. Chainsaw and Bob Strikes Back, where they had Suzanne the chimp. Suzanne was fucking cool.
There's something else about monkeys I forget I was about to say. But that's enough about monkeys.
No, bro.
Now that you got me started.
Ever seen a silverback gorilla in action? These fucking things are menacing. They're like 9 times the strength of a human. Oh, shit. You know what? We can get on some internet trends. They said 100.
Yeah, the
who would
100
win?
people versus a gorilla.
100 men would win, but my question is, who's going first?
How are you getting 100 people into one gorilla? Like, you'd have like... It's impossible to get into... Like, if one person was surrounded by 100 people...
Bro.
And there's 100 people beating me up. There's no way if I'm on the other side of like 20 fucking people deep, like how am I attacking a gorilla?
So you're probably getting 6, 7 people in it at a time.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a concert.
So that's, you got people in front of you, you're just waiting your turn. Yeah, I don't know how that would go, but I mean, the 100 people would definitely win. But I mean,
I want to see it.
I would try to befriend it, give it drugs and alcohol, and make it my buddy.
Do you think we could get the necessary paperwork together to get 100 people to sign a waiver to try and fight a gorilla?
That's all I want now in my life. Fuck getting a fucking 6-figure job.
I mean, that's what everyone's talking about.
Let's go beat up a fucking gorilla.
That'll make us go viral. That'll make us famous.
We'll make us famous. I can't go. We're doing Mr. Beast. Can you survive 5 minutes with a gorilla? If you can, without getting your arms ripped off or your head smashed in, I'll give you $100,000 for your mother's cancer treatment.
How many people do you think would die?
All right, so you got 100. You're getting 6 in it. The first 6 are done for. The next 6 are done for, so now to 12. By the next 6, because we're doing 6 at a time.
No weapons.
No weapons, 6 at a time. You're probably tiring that thing out.
What are they doing to kill a gorilla?
You gotta punch it in the back of the skull. You gotta hit the brain
heads
stem.
are fucking huge.
They are, but imagine a death by 1,000 cuts. And you keep fucking cranking them in the same spot, you might do some damage. At least knock it out. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that to one of God's creatures. Especially a gorilla, because they're fucking cool. But honestly, I think a prime Jay Cutler or Ronnie Coleman could have held their own. I think one Mr. T or one who's the Care Bear with the rainbow? They one Mr. T or one Care Bear. Here we go. We got to fight.
All right, stick to the gorillas.
I think Haig might do all right against Gorilla. He's really fucking pounding on who the fuck is that? Plekanec? Oh, Trent Frederick. Yeah, he was a tough guy in Boston.
Right. You don't need to announce the game.
Nah,
Talk about the gorillas. You really think? I think the gorilla would just wipe out one by one. I think people would be. You'd have to get the people like.
I think your first 18 are dead.
High, like PCP or something.
One Chicago crackhead, high on crack, PCP, and heroin. I don't think you could fuck with that. I think that guy's holds himself a good chance. Like, he's not going to feel his bones getting broken.
We gotta make this happen. The 100 people would be the easy part. Getting the paperwork for having a gorilla be allowed.
Where are we going to get a live gorilla?
It would be the legalities of it would be the hard part.
You got to worry about PETA, the animal rights groups. I mean, you can't go around fucking beating up a gorgeous, majestic. I don't think it's endangered, but one of those good ass, cool fucking gorillas. I mean,
do they ever like have to put gorillas to sleep for bad behavior?
Yeah, Harambe.
He got shot.
Yeah, man, they put him down.
See, that's what I'm saying. We'll get one of those. If there's one on the chopping block, here's your chance at redemption. You beat up these 100 people who may or may not be under the influence of drugs. And this is your chance.
You could get 100 lifers, guys doing life. So you 100 guys beat this gorilla, full pardon.
I'd rather see crackheads.
I guess crackheads would be more.
Or you could do a mix.
Oh, why is Hay getting thrown?
Because he was fighting.
He might have got an instigator, which means he might have got tossed out of the game.
Or he could have just got a 10-minute.
But oh man, watching a video of a gorilla fucking just comes and smashes the glass at a zoo. Tigers are another one tigers are fucking cool. But we're years behind.
Tigers are cool, but did you know that jaguars can swim?
Yeah, dude, you ever see one underwater? They are terrifying. They'll kill a fucking caiman. They'll kill a croc, bro. Jaguars aren't fucking around.
All right. What else we got on this list now that we're done talking about monkeys?
Apparently in Arizona and Los Angeles, and this has been going on in Los Angeles for a while. It's more recent in Arizona. People are popping open the doors on freight trains and just robbing them. And apparently freight trains worth of fucking Jordans got taken. Like, bro, if I could find some legitimate stolen discount Jordans, you better believe I'll buy up a whole bunch.
So were they finding them like stopped?
They're stopped in a yard or moving slowly as they're moving through. Especially there's an area in Los Angeles that's like right in the city, and it's in like a little depression there to where it's like real easy to get in, pop the door, get a bunch of shit, throw it to your buddies over the fence. Like the train's moving at a walking speed, or it's just stopped there waiting to come in and unload. But robbing freight trains is a really good idea.
Yeah, great idea.
Dude, I love this shit, man. I love cowboy days, and now like we're back to fucking train robberies like we did in the Wild West days. I want to be a cowboy.
I want to be cowboy, baby. Robbing freight trains while they sit at the yard.
Cowboy, baby. Discount stolen Jordans get me hard.
Fighting gorillas 101.
Cowboy, baby.
If we don't win, I'll just grab my gun.
Looking at the bitch with the big fat rack. Cowboy, baby. Giving inmates a whole bunch of crack to fight a gorilla. That one didn't flow as well. But, okay. So this is what I want to talk about. Now, when I was younger, that Israel conflict has been going on since the dawn of human history. But an old hockey coach.
Since the dawn of 1948 when the United States made it a country.
We definitely did. We definitely instilled it for
Since you're getting kicked out of 140 other countries, we'll just give you one.
We got one for you. The Jews, man, they get thrown out of a lot of places. But But no, even in the time of Christ.
Just to put it in perspective, if you got thrown out of 140 bars, do you think it'd be because the bars are being racist?
It's because the bars are bad, and it's just a coincidence. The bars don't like me as a person. They hate me for my religious beliefs.
It's because they're prejudiced.
They are prejudiced
Not
against
because
people.
you're an asshole.
No, they're prejudiced against people that crucified the Lord and Savior, which is Jews and Italians. That's why I can't stand Italians at all. My least favorite people.
Jesus might have been Italian.
Don't ruin it for me.
I'm just saying.
Jesus was a wonderful Arab man. Dude, Jesus hung out in Egypt for several years. And through, I think, his teenage years, he was hanging out. They were hiding out in Egypt, just chilling, bro. With fucking Pharaoh and the Egyptians and pyramids and shit. Oh, my God. Speaking of which, Righteous Gemstones. You ever watch that show?
No.
So it's with Danny McBride, John Goodman, and they are they're evangelists. They have this mega church in South Carolina. They're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And they're all degenerate, drunk assholes.
It's a series?
It's a series. Walton Goggins, he's fucking hilarious. He plays the degenerate uncle, and in season 4 he has like a cocaine addiction, and he creates a show about teenage Jesus. He plays the part, but he's got his ring, and he just, God, please bless this cocaine. And he gets out there and plays Jesus.
Do you think they had cocaine back in Jesus' time?
The Mayans and the Aztecs did. Who was the Incas? The Incas were in South America. They did, but they chewed the leaves and made tea out of it, and so they did it, but they weren't doing the modern version like we were. So yes, they did have stimulants, but they were making tea out of it and just chewing the leaves to fucking toil in the fields all day.
The original Red Bull. The
original Red Bull, bro. But so this hockey coach was a drunk, and this was back in the 90s. It was Israel-Palestine, round 17, and he just said you should take warring nations like Israel and Palestine, and recently India versus Pakistan, set them up in a sport that neither have much experience with, such as hockey, and make them do a round-robin tournament with a playoff bracket. Whoever wins, okay, you get this disputed land for the year. And then next year, you play for it again. There's no war, no fight. You guys don't play hockey. So we train for a year. Then we have our fucking competition. Every year we go back and forth.
It'd be funny to watch them play football.
Oh, man.
I don't imagine Israel would put together much of a football team.
Jewish people aren't the most athletic, but the Israelis are a different breed.
I don't know if Palestine would really do much better.
They don't get enough protein, bro. They're not eating enough meat. Speaking of which,
what was the shit with Trump? He was like, "We'll just take Gaza. we'll figure this out.
We'll just take it.
We'll solve it. We'll solve it by just taking it over.
Solve all your problems. Where's that oil? Qatar just gifted us a brand new luxurious plane. I don't know if it's for the president or for whoever, but so set up India and Pakistan, Israel and Palestine in a 4-team round robin, 4 nations tournament. Like we did in this past winter, the U.S., Canada, Finland, and Sweden. Winner gets the disputed land for the year.
Have you heard about the problems at Newark, the airport?
Oh my God, Newark, and I think Atlanta also.
All these people just quit.
They just walked off. Air traffic controllers walking off the job. Airspace shut down. Blackout. Radar blackouts. Now is not a good time to fly out of Atlanta or Newark, New Jersey.
They're literally just like, don't fly.
Just please stop coming to the airport.
My friend's coming home from Texas, and he flew out of Newark, but he's changing his flight, so he's landing in like Philly or something.
Better off, safer. I fucking hate flying. I hate being treated like cattle. I remember flying as a kid, bro. They treated you like fucking gold, man. They treated everybody like they were a 5-star customer.
Yeah, flying back in the day, the planes were like the shit.
Dude, flying was cool.
It was like a bar in the air.
It was an experience. I mean, and especially if you look at some of these things from like the 1960s, man, they had a full fucking food cart. Steak, lobster, what do you want? We got you. But it cost the equivalent of a modern car, through inflation, to fucking fly first class back then.
Really?
Okay, so now we're on a topic. Flying. Do you know who the absolute worst people to be on a security line getting on a plane with are? Boomers. Oh my God. You know, and I was never into that generational like battle, but I sort of realized, like, Jesus Christ, these people, Tim Dillon said it. They got a lollipop from their parents, and they expect one to get from their children too. Their children were a burden to them. It's a first generation that never wanted their kids to do better than them. Yeah. Somebody else said something. Boomers are the type that will not teach you how to drive a stick, and then chastise you for not being able to drive a stick shift.
Or not let you mow the lawn and then say that you never do anything.
That's it. Oh man, they're like, no, I got it. You know, you goddamn kids don't do a fucking thing around here.
Do nothing around the house.
Nobody mows.
You literally yelled at me for grabbing the lawnmower.
I tried to. You're not allowed to use a lawnmower. Nobody cut it with scissors. But you know, our parents' generation, they're all fine. Our grandparents' generation were cool. I mean, they were raised by people who fucking survived World War II.
You've been knowing any people losing a lot of loved ones from cancer lately?
Nope.
I think it's all the vaccines.
I've hearing a lot of heart disease, a lot of heart issues, a lot of. That was funny.
You didn't see that before?
No.
You fucking whacked him with.
Hey, Neil smacked him right on the ass with that stick, that gold stick. No, but a lot of heart issues. I never took the vaccine, and fuck it, if they come out, I would never take I will never take an untested vaccine.
That's the one thing that kills me about the bartender. She was in college during the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
And I know she got it.
Ugh.
I know it's going to be like the one thing that just ruins it.
Yeah, I look down on people who took it. Only because it was so fucking easy to get a card. Just print the card out, cut it out. Fucking.
Hopefully that's what she did, and then me and her can have beautiful children and live happily ever after.
I wouldn't be surprised in the next few years if she starts developing a heart issue. They thinned out the population with that one. Which,
yeah, she's gonna have a heart issue, all right. A broken heart.
I have a feeling over a long enough period of time, this girl's going to end up in the back of a car, or the trunk of a car, with you being the main suspect in that disappearance.
Listening to Kim.
I know nothing. I've seen nothing.
You know that Eminem song, man?
What?
Kim?
Oh, yeah. Eminem, man. He used to be something else, huh?
I hate him.
I can't stand Eminem. A fucking 12-year-old could come out and diss him, and he'd, like, make a whole album about it. Like, dude, how fucking soft are you? You grew up in the suburbs of Detroit. Shut up. I've been to 8 Mile. Bro, all 8 Mile is nice houses, nice neighborhoods, and Pirani's Hockey Supply. Best hockey store I've ever been to. But, like, I remember going to Detroit in, like, 2002 when 8 Mile came out. I'm on 8 Mile Road. I'm like, yeah, this is nothing. This is not Detroit. This is the suburbs.
You're expecting to see, like, rundown
fucking Grosse Pointe.
And...
Yeah, I was expecting to see hood after hood. No, it's a nice neighborhood. There's a couple trailer parks, but they're like trailer parks your grandma would live in.
I thought they'd be throwing Jordans off the freight trains.
I thought so too. Like robbing the fucking freight trains coming through.
It's like a fucking Excella car with like all the fucking people. Do they have them shits like out west?
They're working on one in California, and they've been doing it for 20 years. It'll never get done. Florida said, "Hold my beer." Stepped up. They now have something called the Bright Line. I think it is the first high-speed rail network. I think Acela is considered high-speed, but so I guess this is the first one in the southeast. My mother took it from Orlando to West Palm, where my younger brother lives, and my mother is one of those like, ooh, there might be black and poor people. So like, she's not big on that. She's like, I'd rather fly. It's a better class of people. But she took the Bright Line, and she was very impressed, very happy with the service, and she's like, I was amazed at how fast it went. It was a great time.
You ever been on the one where you can put your car on the train?
No, she has.
Did she like it?
She liked it very much, but it takes fucking 24 hours. Like, you're better off driving.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I have.
Damn, bro, this goalie's been.
There we go.
Oh shit!
All right, so who's that? There we go. I just noticed it. So 91 just. Oh, that's fucking Kaner, Evander Kane, and he scored, and then the goalie went after him. I can't stand Edmonton. I don't like Vegas either. Fuck them.
It's a great way to fucking act like you didn't just give up a goal. Just start fighting.
Just start brawling. Darnell Nurse and Keegan Colasar.
His fucking sister is hot.
Oh man, what the fuck's her name? Stephanie Nurse.
Miss Nurse.
Yeah, she's not bad looking, dude.
About to pull the picture up.
I remember her name. Just trucked over Aiden Hill. I can't stand Zach Hyman. How is Vegas losing? He did kind of get pushed in. So you really, I don't know. Sarah Nurse. Damn, I forgot all about that. Yeah, Sarah Nurse is bad. But, I don't know, dude. You shoved Kane into your goal. You kind of...
She looks good there.
That's
like a hoodie, like laying on the couch.
Yeah, dude. I could fuck with that. Oh
wait, what? She's Canadian.
That is my only problem with her. She is Canadian.
Yeah, you'd probably kick her out of bed, right?
She's Canadian, bro. I don't.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Damn, dude, that's a tough call.
You would go full blown sociopath on her.
Look, it's not you. It's just the fact that I'm Canadian. My patriotic roots won't allow me. You're gonna turn me down. It's just because of your demographic background.
It's not you. It's me.
I can't be with a Canadian. How quickly would that bitch be like, you're a fucking asshole. I don't ever want to talk to you again 3 days later.
So, Sarah, serious question. How long did it take you to start selling pussy?
I mean, seriously, yeah, but she's Canadian, so she might not have.
We know that you got in that lineup somehow.
Yeah, you got in that professional women's league somehow. She's actually very talented. But yeah, dude, that's exactly how we're doing. In 3 days, she'd be, hey, can we talk? Look, it's just the whole Canadian thing, but I don't know. I've been thinking about it.
I think I'm just going to give you my phone and let you start texting girls. It might not work, though. I don't know. I might attract a different type.
Actually, she's kind of normal, but I usually attract psycho bitches. But I'm a crazy person myself, and you cannot put two crazy people together. We don't know how to operate.
I think your girl's living vicariously through you.
Do tell.
Or unless she doesn't know you. Unless you've done a good job of, like, hiding it.
No, she knows exactly who I am.
I think she's probably, like... She wants to fix you, probably.
And as long as I'm unfixable, this relationship will last forever.
This is what we talked about last time, bro. We cracked the code.
You cracked the code. I've been doing that, dude. You just have to change. Don't let them control the frame.
That's why they want the fucking drug addicts. Because the drugs will always be number one.
That's the thing. They cannot stand
Something else just has to be number one.
And if it is, she will never let you go. She will need to prove herself to be number one. The second you make her number one, bye-bye, gone. But as long as there's something else, drugs, sports, cars, whatever, other women, number one, they will chase you forever. And you're like, well, Matt, why are you a fucking sociopath? It's like, that is the most efficient way I found to get laid.
Bro, I told you how she was like reading like text messages and all this shit and being like, you're obsessed with this girl. Like, you need to just get it out of your system and like go fuck her and like da 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 da. Like, she's so jealous.
I know, incredibly.
I'm like, I told you, you were the one person that actually made me like forget about the bitch. Mm-hmm. That's not enough.
No, nope, it's never, and it'll never be enough. That's it.
Literally, I was hanging out with this girl for like a month or two when I realized, like, holy shit, you're like the one person that I never mentioned this other girl to. Like, every other person I fucking met, I'd be blabbing away about it.
And they can't stand it. You know, most guys are happy to be with me. Most guys are obsessed with me. I'm not most guys. But how special is it? Just all you have to do is have a female friend or another bitch you're banging and just watch them fucking just claw to get you. I can't stand that your attention's somewhere else.
Yeah, I wanted to bring her to the bar. Stir the pot.
I mean, you should have. We get a little rivalry going. But, damn, dude. How long have we been going? Can you see the timer on that? I got way more, bro.
You want to take a quick break?
Yeah, pause it.
Quick commercial break. Read a ad from our sponsors.
I can actually do an ad read right now.
A fake one?
Yeah.
You have one?
I have one loaded up.
Let's hear it.
I got a buddy. Anthony Ryan, and he hosts a charity race at Wall Stadium. And he's a real arrogant guy. He likes to name everything after himself. So I believe it is the third Sunday in July. It will be he likes to, Mr. Ryan or A. Ryan. So the big sign will say A. Ryan Race.
I'm going to grab
Wall
a soda
Stadium
while you do this. Is that all right?
It is the supreme race, the chosen race.
We get a cardboard cutout.
All the cars will be painted white with red letters. That is his words, and he just says that the A. Ryan race is the race to not to miss.
The race to replace.
The race to replace. So, third Sunday in July, the A. Ryan race, the chosen race for the chosen color of cars.
That's the whole ad?
Nah, dude, I had more, but I fucked it up. I'm pausing it, by the way. And we're back.
All right. I'm on the casting couch. And you don't mind me sitting behind you while we record?
Not at all.
I doubt this thing. You can barely hear what I say when I'm sitting in the chair now that I'm on the couch.
It's so far away.
So why don't you just go on a rant?
Well, give me a minute here. I just want you to know I have fucked and slept on that couch many times.
All right.
Tax season's a wild time. Although not this tax season. I don't know, last tax season. But, the Lord works in mysterious ways. It was maybe April 1st or March 31st. I had gotten pulled over and I had allegedly no documentation. The only documentation I did have was my state identification card. That is not a driver's license. I told the guy, I'm like, hey man, this is expired. It's no good. He comes back, he hands it back. He goes, nah, bro, your license is good. You can go. And I called up my buddy, who is a black man. I was supposed to be helping pick up a pool table that day, and I just started yelling, I love being white. But I believe I got released for being white, which is, if you're going to be white, there should be some perks. And one of those are being...
Is that your stomach?
Yes. No, I just ripped one. Favorable treatment from law enforcement, even though I have no respect for them as an entity. They are useless.
Your
Everyone carries
does
on.
look a little smaller now that I'm sitting at this angle.
No shit, bro. I've been trotting. I've been trotting a Homedale Park cross country course.
You're gonna be lean as in...
I'm trying to be lean. I should have been doing this months ago. Another issue with white women who despise being white women. That just sounds like a KITM, a carrot in the making. Oh, you have a problem with being white? Well, I'm sure you're going to abuse the shit out of that once you are of age, but in your later years and married. They'll handle that information responsibly. Ooh, got some work done at the house. Fixed the drain pipe. Not a euphemism. Actually did some plumbing work. No one cares. Why did I say that?
There's not a story to go with.
There's none. I fixed the goddamn drain pipe. I'm the man, bro. God, I am a fucking...
Why don't you get a job as a plumber?
I'd have to maybe go to school for that or be an apprentice. I don't know, man. I'm pretty good with the pipe. Hey now. I'm just unfunny, unoriginal, just unintelligent. Oh my God. I'm really good at I'm not even good at drinking anymore. So that's out the window. So fuck everything else I have to say. I wanted to talk about people who have no identity and whatever they're into for that month completely hijacks their personality.
Yeah, you sounded like you had something cooking for this.
I do.
This sounds like a rant in the making.
RITM. Rant in the making. I have a relative, and no matter, he reminds me of Eric Cartman, to where if you're not doing, he's like, oh, you mean you don't have this thing that I have that is everyone has it? What are you, a fucking moron?
I haven't seen South Park in so long.
I watched the Harley episode, and now that I'm restricted to...
Is that the one with
man, did you see everybody looking at us? Man, everybody thinks we're so cool. Hey, how come no one's paying attention to us?
Now that's you?
Oh my God. I remember watching that with an old girlfriend. She was a little uptight. Fat tits, though. Great ass. Great ass. Anyways, she was like, how are you laughing at this? They're making fun of you. And it's because it's fucking hilarious.
Do you ever date girls that don't have big tits?
Yeah, I had a long streak of chicks with didn't have big tits. But I've been having a fucking... Yeah, dude, I had several in a row with just fat tits. I do love a fat set of tits. But people are like, golf. You don't golf. Oh my God, you don't golf. You don't drive this. Oh my God, what poor people.
My buddy got like that with guns.
Yeah, guns are fucking cool. But like, bro, unless you're shooting, nobody wants to hear about your guns. Unless you have something supremely illegal or like something super fucking cool, nobody really cares. Unless you get to shooting. Shooting shit, I love getting drunk and shooting. That's a lot of fun. But people who's shooting. Current activity hijacks their entire personality. It's just like, oh, we get it, dude. You're into hockey. Oh, that's all we're gonna talk about. Oh, you like this band, and this is your life now. CrossFit. I mean, it's been talked to death, but yeah, trust me. I mean, how do you know if somebody does CrossFit or if they're vegan? Trust me, they will tell you. They will not let you forget it. We heard you.
Well, throw me that vape.
There you go.
So this is what it's gonna be like once we're famous. And the world's best podcasters. Once we get microphones, dude, we could literally be like sitting in recliners. We don't even have to sit up.
We could do that, but we are terrible podcasters.
No, we're incredible.
I mean, we're gonna get better, much better. I mean,
if we had someone here to interview, I'd be asking them awesome questions. They'd be crying. I'd ask them such deep questions. It'd be good practice.
I'd be going deep on some interviews, real deep. I mean, fucking real deep. Oh, I wanted to say this before.
How old were you the first time you sold your pussy?
How old were you the first time you were molested by a relative or neighbor? Oh, speaking of which, no, I think I already said this. The amount of women I know who have been raped fucking disgust me. Holy shit, that gets me fucking heated. Never mind, I'm not going down that road.
So is your face red because you're mad or because you drove your own motorcycle?
Mostly because I drove around a motorcycle. Well, now that I ride a Harley Davidson. Oh man, like, all right, dude, that bike, my bike's fuel injected. I never have to rev it. So you know what I do? I don't fucking rev it because I don't require that much attention. I get it here from our 12 viewers. Thank you, Connor. Does he still watch?
We have 34 subscribers.
Oh my God, we are on our way, but we've had 34 subscribers for a month now. Oh God.
Yeah, because I got us up to 34.
Tony did.
We just gotta go out to the bars and just grab people's phones and then, let me see your YouTube real quick.
Yeah, let me check your YouTube.
Subscribe. And then people are like, oh wow, Beer Street podcast, that sounds awesome. Cool name, bro. And then they'll never click on it again.
Not ever again. But as long as we get up 16 more subscribers, we can go live.
We just gotta check all the boxes, baby.
Yeah. What? Fucking...
We gotta get a team of people with clipboards walking around behind the scenes, making sure that we get all the right demographics.
That's the thing. When you're going to check those boxes, you have to get, yes, the right demographics. We need the right amount of gay, trans, lesbian, black, Hispanic, Asian Pacific.
Karen.
Yeah, we need a whole bunch. I would love to get a Karen in here. Oh my God.
I'd love to get anybody in here.
I am so tired of walking into an older person's house and the first thing they want to go on about is how...
I got a great idea. What if we went to the Chinese restaurant and just found the oldest Asian working there and said, hey, bro, you want to come on our podcast? And we just interviewed an old Asian waiter.
There is one right over here in this shopping center. He is awesome. He's been there for 30 years. He doesn't speak English, but dude, and you're never going to get your whole order, but the old man is so fucking cool, and he always throws you free shit that I can't even get upset with him. But he doesn't speak English, and I don't speak Mandarin, so I don't know how I'm going to have a conversation with this guy. But that place is definitely not a legitimate business. It is some of the best Chinese food I've ever had, but they're not making money off the Chinese food.
No.
There's no way. Dude, I'm here, dude, I'm doing taxes during tax. I'm here at 4 o'clock in the morning, fucking like, all right, so downstairs I got the deli.
Maybe they just get their bread at 4 in the
Well,
morning.
the driver over here, he backs the van up, right? They unload the bread and that's it. They're coming down from New York. But over here, man, there's always cars parked outside of that restaurant. They're all different cars, like real late at night, early in the morning. Like you never see anyone coming or going, but you walk out, that car's gone. And the next night you're in, it's a different car. It's like, it's 3 a.m. Like, what are you guys doing?
They're making fortune cookies.
Like, there's a whole back area, like, you can't get anywhere near. It's walled off. They got the door locked. Like, they got some shit going on in there. But
Chinese mafia.
my point is, if they got some shit, like, bro, I'm looking to do some business. Like, what's up, bro? We're right here.
We're neighbors.
We are neighbors. We've been there. They've been here. We have been here. Second, probably the 4th longest tenant in this complex. Like, the deli's 1988. You're not beating that. We came here in like 96. So, but
Year of the rat.
How did you know that?
You doubt me?
No, I don't doubt you.
Google it right now.
I just want to know how you knew that. That was like off the top of your head. I'm very impressed.
Well, 84 is Year of the Rat. It's a
Yeah.
12-year cycle. So if I was to do the math, then I would have arrived at that. But I just happen to know that 96 was the Year of the Rat. And Sarah Nurse is born in 1995.
Oof.
So January 4th. Actually, let's look up her. Let's do her numbers real quick. Actually, I got some interesting numerology for you.
What's that?
Remember how we were ripping on Brandon Schaub and Joe Rogan and all that shit?
Schaub sucks, bro.
33 life path. So you wonder why someone who sucks would still be able to achieve a career. Joe Rogan's at 33. I told you how people pair up and associate with, with like numbers. So Joe Rogan is at 33, promotes another 33, and because 33 is a master number, he has success. When he's really not that talented.
His stand-up comedy is pretty bad.
Sarah Nurse is a 4 and an 11.
Mm-hmm.
11's the number of the athlete. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan was an 11. Kobe was an 11. So back to what you were talking about. Something about the Chinese shadiness.
There's some stuff going on down there, and I applaud it.
You said you were here since 96, and then I cut you off.
I know, but it was just filler. It's nonsense, dude. I have nothing interesting to talk about tonight. I thought I
What's
did.
on the list?
I didn't, dude. It's just it's nothing of importance.
Why did you have to fix the drain? Did you clog the toilet?
No, it was leaking, and it's been leaking for a while to where there was just the amount of mold under there and slime.
Is
It was
that her house?
fucking grotesque. Yes, and hers. I mean, you've been there.
She's renting though, no?
No, she owns that.
Oh, really?
She owns that. You've been there, bro. That place is fucking solid. High ceilings, brand new appliances, all modern. Like, the bitch put some money in there.
Nice.
Dude, dating a bitch with money is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to date the fucking... I told you she fucking is like a goddamn doctor, right?
Yes, Dr.Tits. And a great pair does she have.
Oh, dude. So when she was grilling me about, like, you're obsessed with this girl, da-da-da-da-da, she goes, she's not even that hot. That's when I was like...
No, she is.
She
is.
No, you're sounding like...
You just sound ridiculous. But walking into somebody's house, dude, I am fucking jobless. I am down to a motorcycle because my car is done. It's gone. I am completely dependent on the weather to travel anywhere. And oh my God, you mean to tell me your son's wife is still ruining your life even though you haven't spoke to her in 5 years? Oh, Jesus Christ. And the dry cleaner, they mess up. And the pizza place didn't put pepperoni. Oh my God, you poor thing. I am just so sick of a generation that does nothing but fucking complain. I got an 86-year-old grandma doesn't complain about anything.
This is weird. The New York Yankees, according to AI,
Yes.
The New York Yankees franchise originated in 1901 as the Baltimore Orioles.
No shit.
What? I'm gonna start rocking that Orioles hat, and whenever people are like, I'll be like, nah, dude, I'm a Yankees fan.
Yankees fan, bro.
1901. You don't know that? You don't know that?
You didn't know that? What, you mean you didn't know that? Oh, I've been a Yankees fan forever, bro. I'm not a Yankees hater, though. I like the Yankees. I fucks with the Yankees. I'm looking that up, though. I mean, is that legitimate? All right, tonight's episode kind of sucked. We apologize.
No, we don't.
I thought it was going to be a lot better. I came in here with high hopes, and they were just dashed immediately. I'm bad at this. You got anything else?
You got nothing else on the list?
I do, but it's personal stuff. It's just like, I realize it's unimportant. It's completely unimportant. Ooh. No, I'm going to save this for another episode. Just remember BLM for the next episode, but it's not what you're thinking.
1913 is when they became the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
1913 is the year of the Ox.
Mm-hmm.
1996, the Yankees won the World Series. The Rat and the Ox
Ox, yes.
have a good relationship. And 96 was one of their bigger World Series.
It was a big win.
So you got nothing else?
Maybe a baseball thing. Nolan Ryan, fucking 7 no-hitters. God damn, bro.
I saw some shit. You remember Demaryius Thomas?
Ooh.
The receiver?
No.
Broncos?
Nope. No memory.
Well, he died.
Yeah. Hate to hear it.
So he hasn't been in the league in like 5 years.
Yeah.
And he still has is top 5 in receiving yards since like over the last 10 years or some shit. Hasn't even played. And Todd Gurley, remember him?
Yeah, I like Gurley.
He still is like touchdown and rushing yards, like one of like top 5 or top 10 since like whenever, and he hasn't played in fucking years.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Who Gurley played for? The Falcons?
Rams.
Oh, he was on the Rams. Yeah. Did
He might have played a year, like one of his last
in
years.
Atlanta?
Or you could just be thinking of Steven Jackson.
Dude,
Another large black man with dreads.
Steven Jackson was fucking fantastic, and he just kind of flamed out.
Well, it's kind of hard to
Oh, yeah.
be a beast of a running back forever.
He was a stud on the Rams where they had nothing. They had no one, but Steven Jackson ran that fucking team, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah. So, he was on the Rams for 6 years, and then he 1 year with the Falcons.
Who's that? Gurley?
Gurley, yeah. He didn't win a Super Bowl. It's a poor thing, man. That sucks. I like Todd. Todd's cool. I got nothing. This episode sucked.
It doesn't matter because now we're in the hour of Saturn.
Yeah, that's great. I'm in an hour of fuck, man. I gotta go to the gym. So we're good?
Yeah, we can turn it off.
Well, brush your teeth. Go fuck yourself.
Suck a dick.